my dear friends, and welcome to a new episode of our English Learning Podcast. I know sometimes learning English can feel difficult, maybe even a little scary. But don't worry, you are not alone. Here we learn step by step, slowly and with kindness. On this channel, English is always simple, clear, and easy to understand. And the best thing? You can listen again and again, as many times as you need. Every episode will help you discover new words, new expressions, and new ideas from everyday life. So relax, smile, and enjoy this moment. Today we're going to talk about an important topic that will help you grow your English and feel more confident day by day. Are you ready? Let's start. Today we're diving into the 4 levels method, a way to become more productive than everyone else. And this time, I want to share with you not only the method, but also real stories of people who use these levels in their own lives and completely changed their future. Level 1. Control your energy. Let's start with energy. Do you know the story of Arianna Huffington, the founder of the Huffington Post? She was one of the most successful women in media, working day and night, sleeping only a few hours. One day, she collapsed from exhaustion and broke her cheekbone. That moment changed her life. She realized that real success cannot exist without energy, so she started sleeping more, eating better, meditating. And what happened? Her productivity increased, her creativity returned, and her business grew even stronger. Her story teaches us this: energy is not a luxury, it's your foundation. Without it, nothing works. Level 2. Control your focus. Now let's move to focus. Think about Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. One day they were asked in the same room, "What is the single most important factor behind your success?" Both of them gave the same one-word answer: focus. Warren Buffett has a strategy called the 25-5 rule. He writes down 25 goals, then chooses the top 5 that matter most, and completely ignores the other 20. He says, the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. That's the power of focus. Not doing everything, but doing the few things that truly matter. Level 3. Control your time. Now let's talk about time. You probably know Elon Musk. He runs multiple companies, Tesla, SpaceX, and more. How does he manage his time? He uses something called time blocking. He divides his day into 5-minute blocks. Every block has a purpose: meetings, emails, engineering, family time. Nothing is random. That's how he controls his 24 hours. You don't need to be Elon Musk to use this idea. But if you plan your day in advance, even just choosing your 3 most important tasks, you'll be amazed at how much more you can do. Level 4. Control your system. Finally, systems. Let's look at Stephen King, one of the most famous writers in the world. He has written more than 60 novels, many of them bestsellers. How? By relying on a system, not motivation. Every single day he writes 2,000 words. Rain or shine, good mood or bad mood, he sits down and writes. It's automatic. He doesn't wait for inspiration, because he knows that inspiration comes while you work, not before. That's the secret of systems. They make success a habit, not a fight. Closing story. So, my friend, these are the 4 levels. Arianna Huffington taught us that energy is power. Warren Buffett showed us that focus is saying no to most things. Elon Musk proved that time can be controlled if you plan carefully. Stephen King demonstrated that systems are stronger than motivation. And now the question is, which of these stories speaks to you the most? Because maybe, just maybe, the lesson you need is hidden in their experience. Now, my friend, you may be thinking, all of this sounds great. Arianna Huffington, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Stephen King. But how can I do this in my own life? I'm not a billionaire. I don't have assistants. I don't have huge companies. I just want to be more productive in my simple everyday life. And I want to tell you this. You don't need to be rich or famous to use the 4 levels method. You can start small, very small, for energy. You don't have to run marathons or sleep in a luxury bed. Start with something easy. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Drink 1 extra glass of water. Take a short 10-minute walk after lunch. These small steps give you more energy than you imagine. For focus. If you can't stay focused for hours, don't worry. Start with just 10 minutes. Tell yourself, for the next 10 minutes, I will do this one thing only. No phone, no distraction. And when the 10 minutes are done, you'll often feel like continuing. It's not about being perfect. It's about training your brain step by step. For time. You don't need Elon Musk's schedule. Just try this. Every night before bed, write down 3 important things you will do tomorrow. When you wake up, do the first one immediately. That's it. If you do only those 3 things, you'll already feel successful. For systems. You don't need to create 10 routines at once. Pick one. Maybe journaling, maybe reading, maybe a daily walk. Make it small, easy, and repeatable. Do it every day until it becomes automatic. And here's the magic. When you make these small changes day by day, they grow. One small habit creates energy. One focused block of work gives you progress. One planned day gives you clarity. And one simple system builds your future. So yes, you can do this easily. Start with one small step today, and let the 4 levels method slowly become a part of your life. My friend, before we begin today's main topic, I want to remind you of something very important. Learning English is not a race. It's a journey. Sometimes you will feel strong and motivated, and sometimes you will feel tired or frustrated. And that's okay. It happens to everyone. The secret is to keep going, even when it feels slow. Because every new word you learn, every sentence you practice, every mistake you make, they are all part of your growth. Think of it like planting a tree. At first, you only see a small seed. It looks like nothing is happening. But every day, with a little water and sunlight, the seed grows, slowly, silently, until one day it becomes a strong tree. That's how English works too. Every small step you take will grow into something big if you keep going. So be kind to yourself. Don't compare your English to anyone else's. Your journey is unique and your progress is real, even if you can't see it right away. Now, my friend, let's practice together. Because listening is good, but speaking is what really makes you improve. I will say some simple sentences. You can repeat after me. Don't worry about mistakes. Just try and let your mouth get used to English sounds. Ready? Let's go. I am learning English every day. English is simple when I practice step by step. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep going. Every day my English becomes a little better. Good. Now let's try some useful daily expressions. How are you today? I am fine, thank you. What is your name? My name is... Simple sentences, right? But when you repeat them again and again, they become natural. This is how you build confidence. Not in one big step, but in many small steps. Now, my dear friend, I want to ask you a question. Which part of today's episode did you enjoy the most? Was it the story of Sarah, the practice sentences, or the tips about learning English step by step? Think about it, and if you want, share your answer in the comments. Now, my friends, let's practice some important words from today's episode. These words are a little harder, but very useful for your English. Here are 5 words: foundation, motivation, system, focus, process. Let's try together. 1. Foundation. Can you make a sentence using foundation? For example, a good sleep is the foundation of my energy. 2. Motivation. Try this. I need motivation to finish my project. First, system. Example. I have a system for studying English every day. 4. Focus. Example. Focus on one task at a time to be more productive. 5. Process. Example. Learning English is a process, not a race. Now it's your turn. Write one sentence in the comments using one of these words. It's okay if it's simple. The important thing is to practice and use them. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can continue learning English step by step with us. Now you know these 5 words, and you can try to use them in your own sentences today. And finally, my friend, if you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This way, you will never miss a new episode. And together we can continue this beautiful journey of learning English step by step. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.